youtube.com/MugenLord. Subscribe to the channel for gaming news, updates, discussion, and live streams. Signing off.
Hey guys, it's Mugalore here, and I'm back again with another video. And this video is pretty much a follow-up to Resident Evil Project Resistance, which is a project that Capcom was pretty much teasing at us when they uploaded the website. But what happened was they had an oopsie, and they accidentally attached some screenshots to the website. And of course, the gaming community took those screenshots, put it all over Twitter, social media, and then of course, gaming journalists made a story about it. And then Capcom themselves said, you know what, we might as well just released the trailer in a couple of days before Tokyo Game Show just to show off the trailer, but we'll go into more details at Tokyo Game Show. And that's what Capcom pretty much did. So the trailer officially came out, and I must say that Resident Evil since the Resident Evil 2 remake, I've been pretty much hooked to Resident Evil once again. Resident Evil 2 has pretty much revived my enthusiasm and my excitement for the series, because the past couple of Resident Evil games like Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 5, I just wasn't really a big fan of those two games, and I don't know, it's just my taste for them had just pretty much evaporated. It didn't have that original survival horror feel. It became more of an action game and everything, so I really wasn't really excited. But Resident Evil 2 remake had pretty much changed all that, and now I'm super hyped for anything that Capcom may have for us for Resident Evil going forward. So looking at Project Resistance teaser trailer, as we said in the previous video, this looked more akin to what we've seen in Resident Evil Outbreak. This is pretty much what they're hinting at in this trailer, that it's going to be more of a cooperative experience. And you can tell here that these characters look more like students or high school or college students, so they look much younger. And by looking at the trailer, you see Mr. X. So looking at Mr. X, this seems as though that this could fit somewhere between, or somewhere where after Resident Evil 1, but in between Resident Evil 2 and maybe Resident Evil Nemesis. But we definitely have to wait and see. But the visuals look pretty cool, and you can tell that each character has their own, I guess you could say, will have their own unique abilities or probably weapons. You see the college jock, he has a shotgun. You see the other woman, she has a pistol. Then you see the other guy, he has a baseball bat. And you see the nerdy girl, who pretty much has like a knife or a dagger or something like that. So it looks like each character is going to have their own special unique abilities and everything. We still don't know whether or not these are created characters or these will be main characters that we will follow throughout the story of Project Resistance. Now, another thing, they did mention that there was going to be a mode to where there's going to be like a 4 versus 1, where one player is going to be, I guess you could say, a monster, while the other 4 players are going to be human players. So if you look at the trailer, you notice that you see the antagonist in the lab. He puts on the gloves, and with those gloves and the visor, he's able to control Mr. X. So I'm assuming that looking at this is probably some hint of what the gameplay may potentially be, where one player is walking around as Mr. X, while the other players are walking around as Raccoon City civilians, and you pretty much have to hunt and track them down, or slow them down in their progression through the story, or whatever mission objectives there may be in this game. So I think that's going to be pretty fun. Now, a lot of other people may not like that, where people would much rather have them cooperate and just go against the AI itself than to have a human player play as the antagonist and everything. So there may be some, I guess you could say, a split between people who may enjoy gameplay like that and may not enjoy gameplay like that. Now, I've seen other people in the community also comparing this to something like Left 4 Dead, where you can pretty much start at any scenario where you want to, and pretty much the environments will change depending on how you approach the scenario and the layout. So the experience ain't never the same. It recycles differently depending on the characters or depending on what stage you use and stuff like that. So I'm pretty curious to see how this game may turn out. Tokyo Game Show is on Wednesday, and we'll definitely be covering a lot of game coverage on Tokyo Game Show with other game titles as well. But definitely stay tuned, because there's a lot of information that I want to share with you guys this whole entire week revolving around Tokyo Game Show. So this is going to wrap this video up, because I'm looking forward to more details, and maybe you guys give me some inputs in which you think that we can expect out of Project Resistance Resident Evil project, because I'm really looking forward to this. Do you think this is going to be somewhat like Resident Evil Outbreak or Left 4 Dead, or somewhat like how they have the Jason game where one player is Jason and the other players are the human players? Do you think the entire game may revolve around that? And do you also believe, or do you think that we're going to be allowed to create our own characters? And do you think they're going to take advantage of the gameplay from the Resident Evil 2 remake and they'll apply it to this game as well? So I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to this. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for more information and hit the bell to be notified when I upload more videos. This is Mugen Lord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.